Alright, welcome back everyone to another new video. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is we are going to be taking a look at things that were supposed to be added to 2.2 and did not end up being in 2.2. Now, I'm not talking about versus mode and the event and the map and stuff like that. I'm talking about like some small details that RobTop has promised us, but we never got in the final version. This could be due to RobTop being busy in the last few, weeks or months of developing 2.2, which led him to completely abandoning these features. For now, though. We're probably going to get them in the future anyway, but let's just jump straight into it. And this video is going to be a simple video where I just go over them. I might make a bigger video on my main channel called X Creator Goal, where I go deeper into these things and talk in more detail about them. But yeah, let's just begin with the first one. The first thing we have, if you've been following me for since 2019 or something, you must have seen in my old news videos that RobTop has talked about a replaying system. Where, for example, if you have a level, let's say I have this level, which also shows the bug for the industrial escape, which I'm going to talk about in a bit. Let's say this is a level that you have made in your created levels. What that means, that replay feature is actually really cool. So what it does is it basically records all of your inputs. And for example, you can play normally, and then somewhere in here before you start the level, there's going to be an option to basically use your inputs again on that run that you're going to play. So basically like a macro xbot or zbot or xdbot or whatever you want to call it. Something like that could work for levels. Now, the reason why this is really interesting is firstly because it's something from RobTop himself. So it is probably going to it's gonna apply to all of the physics, everything about the physics is just gonna be perfect because RobTop made the physics. He knows how the heck the game works, and he's gonna be implementing that how do you want to even call it? Let's call it a replaying system. I think a replaying system is a perfect name. And as opposed to mods or developers basically, looking at the geometry dash code and trying to, save your input somehow through an external app like MegaHack. I think the way it does it is also by just recording your clicks. If RobTop implements that, it's going to be completely different because inside the jump function inside the game, it would basically instantly record as an input, which would always perform the same, unlike all of the, the replaying bots. However, I'm not too sure if all of them are really that inaccurate, but I've played around with a lot of them, and they're all... The ones that I tried didn't really work as expected and had some inaccuracies in them. And I don't think this is going to happen with the official replay system that's going to come from RobTop. And I really love it when we have these type of things implemented into the official game, so you don't have to install any external stuff and like that. So yeah. And here we can see RobTop's message saying that the replay system saves how you play, and you can press a button and view the playback. In this example, speed and lag is added to the test stability. Okay, so it's going to test the stability of the system, which he has done, and it works very flawlessly, which is perfect. And I think this is like oh yeah, this is a video from RobTop himself, and we can see that. Okay, this is actually interesting. In case you guys didn't know, this is actually how RobTop rates levels. So we have the R is basically how many people rated the level with non-mods, with this small star icon. And the minimum stars was 2, and the maximum was 5. The average was 6, and without the troll votes, it's 6.5 and 5. So on average, it's all 5. And the moderators requested 5, so it's a 5 stars basically. And in here, RobTop can rate the level and give it a feature or an epic, and set the position for the feature tab. And here we can see him playing a level, a random level. This was actually before we had 2.2, so that's brand new content. The icon and the ship, I think playing with these guys was not something that we've seen before. But he plays and then dies, and then you can see in here he clicks on replay, and it's really fast. Right now he set the speed to be really fast to test the stability, like I said, and he also added a little bit of lags, and it works pretty fine, which is awesome. That is something that we're going to be able to activate for our own levels, so that if you have a level that is really laggy, you can get rid of a lot of objects and then play, and then you can add the objects back and then replay basically. And another thing, the next thing is that we're also gonna have the ability to no clip through our own levels. This is also something that has not been added to 2.2. RobTop has talked about this feature where you can basically enable no clip inside, like in here when you play. In normal mode, basically, you can somehow enable no clip, but I'm not too sure if this is even in the game. I don't think it is. So here we have a message that was actually in 2021. That is crazy. So that message says that 2.2 has a no clip mode, which you can toggle when you build levels. So exactly like I said, but we are currently in 2.2 and it seems like the feature is not available. So either the update that we're currently on is not 2.2 or there's something wrong. I don't really know, man. You guys tell me in the comments. Another thing that I find really cool that this is something that RobTop has shown, I think in 2019 or something, are these effects on the main menu. And I have actually recreated some of these effects in 2.1 as like a mod, and they look really cool. You can see here, we can like chill in the menu again and talk. And I think the only reason why he did this in the main menu and showed it to us is to showcase the new shaders, because I think that was the second video that he posted about a shader, because at that time we didn't know that there were going to be shaders in 2.2, but he added shaders and we have these things. However, I think it would be pretty cool to have these somehow like enabled as a secret thingy in the main menu where it pulses with the music. I think that would be really cool. This is something that RobTop has showcased in 2019, but yeah, that's where we stand. It's just a test for how shaders are gonna work in the game. Let me know what you guys think about this one in particular. I think that is very cool. It's nothing really that RobTop would do, but it's still cool, you know? I think if we all agree that we should have something like this, I think it's just gonna add it. Another thing that we were supposed to have is new trails. If you go to here, you can see that we don't have any new trails, which is crazy. I think this is like the first update to come without trails. The first update like of the newer updates, like 2.0 I think came with new, and 2.1 also came with new trails. I'm talking about these ones. However, RobTop said that there are going to be new trails that are going to be sold at the mechanic. He said that like in 2021 or something, and we can see these ones, but these ones I don't know why, but they don't look that cool, because I've bought them, but then I loaded my account because I felt like they were an absolute scam. And the reason for that is because you know how when you're flying in a ship, then you're gonna see how the trail is basically following you very smoothly. It has like a delay the farther it goes, and it looks really smooth. However, with that other trail that the mechanic sells, actually I have 70k orbs. I might actually buy the trail for this video. Okay, then let me choose a good one. Which one is good? I heard this one and that one was pretty cool. Actually, I feel like these two are also nice. I'm gonna buy this one because it's huge to show the effect. Oh my god, now I'm at 50. Okay, well, let's use it first. Boom. Okay, and now I can go here and see. Look at this. You see how it's like it's just a sprite that is behind you, that is like always following the what do you call it, the back of the ship basically. So if you go up and down really fast, you can see that it's kind of weird. So to be honest, I would love to have new trails that are just like the old ones, you know, the OG ones. These ones are really easy to add. This is literally like one single sprite inside the game. It's like a picture, and I think we can have like a lot of really cool designs. I think that would be really cool. Maybe have like a few more with really awesome designs. I think that would be awesome, as opposed to having these things. I don't really like these things for some reason. That other one just looks a lot smoother, you know. I mean, this one is alright. This one doesn't look bad because it's like a fiery going thingy with like a rocket ship being launched with a lot of fire behind it. I'm actually not, this is not bad, but normal trails would have been also nice. Alright, and I think that has been it for this video. This is everything that I was able to find. I think that is a very interesting topic because these aren't features that RobTop has worked on. Like a lot of the code is there, but he was not able to finish all of them. And the same with Versus, the same with Event, the same with the map. There's a lot of time that has been put into these things, so it is really good for the future. I'm assuming assuming the majority of these features that I talked about today, including these 3 major features, are going to be included in an upcoming update, perhaps 2.21 or a later update. We're going to have to see. But I do think that we're going to get like the smaller ones like in a few months, maybe. Like really nothing that special. But yeah, let me know which one you guys are most excited for. I personally am really excited for the replay system because I would love to have that as a part of the official game as opposed to an external tool that you have to use. And yeah, that has been for this video. Make sure to click on that video that is on the screen right now. And if you want to grow your YouTube channel, go to X Turbo Edit. It's currently also on the screen, and I will see you guys in the next